The posture that you take when you do your spiritual practice matters. That posture, physical, is a reflection or an expression of the inner posture. If our body is collapsing, then there's a sense that our inner psyche, our inner openness, our inner attunement is collapsing. If it's too rigid, if our posture is too exaggerated in its verticality, then there's an inner posture psychically, psychologically, an inner posture of striving, of efforting, of proving. We want to be able to bring together two qualities according to Patanjali and the Yoga Sutras. And he defines the nature of a meditative asana or pose, the nature of a powerful and meaningful meditative posture, one that facilitates the revelation of what? Discovering your true nature. These two qualities are called in Sanskrit sthira and sukha. Sukha is a word that from Sanskrit that we can trace back our own word in English, sucrose and sugar, sweetness. It goes back to sukha. And in sukha means that there's a quality of sweetness, a quality of ease, open relaxation. And sthira has to do with this sort of strength. It has to do with a certain kind of fierceness, a steadiness that allows us to stay upright in the midst of the ever-changing mind states. The sukha allows us to embrace and release, to be warm towards whatever arises, compassionate presence. The sthira is this clarity and this kind of brilliance of presence. And it takes both of them in our physical posture. If you can do that right now, sort of feel into your body. If you create that verticality, that's the sthira. But you want to be at attention without tension. So we want to have that verticality, yes, and we want to have that receptivity, that sweetness. Sukha relates to the Sanskrit word for sweetness and for the quality of Venus, the planet of the goddess of love. There's this loving presence. And the sthira is attuned more to the quality of Mars, the fierceness, the clarity, the total focus. How to have that deep, penetrating, unwavering focus and that soft, welcoming, open-heartedness in our posture itself, as we can explore somatically the integration, the dance, the commingling of sthira, that vertical intensity, with sukha, that soft, receptive openness. We begin to adopt a physical posture that is integrative of these two qualities and that facilitates what? The capacity to tune in steadily to the radiant presence and to sukha, receive it gracefully. And that translates into a psychological inner stance, a soulful inner stance that is simultaneously alert and open, at full attention without tension. Assume the posture of meditation. Explore it in your experience and discover how the physical embodiment of sthira and sukha opens you to the radiant presence.